Namo. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body and my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I'm determined not to use alcohol or any other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I'm aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. For Dharma lessons, we're reading Beginning Our Day, Volume 2 by the monastics of Abhayagiri Monastery. Today we're reading Like a Snake Shedding Its Skin by Ajahn Yatiko. Many of us often live in a fog of time. We can become caught up in this fog, completely absorbed and obsessed with experiences that happened in the past or we hope will happen in the future. It's as if this perception of time has a reality to it that's independent of our own machinations and creations of the mind. But it's not separate. It's created and a part of our perception like everything else we experience. Sometimes we get entrapped and absorbed in it through the different physical and emotional difficulties we have, and we can't seem to rise above it. But sometimes we can rise above it. Sometimes we can experience a clear perception of the present moment, the whole aspect of the mind that creates time through projection, memory, and hope. It is a vivid here and now perception of what we're observing, like a portal where we slip through the delusion of the created world we live in, and suddenly we're in the present moment, which is grounded in reality and has a sense of authentic truth. A metaphor comes to mind of a snake shedding its skin. The Buddha uses this image in the most profound sense, but I think it also applies to the present moment, where the snake's skin stands for time. This scaly, falsely created outer skin of delusion that's part of our own making. We move through it and leave it behind, which makes us naked and vulnerable. It's not vulnerable in the sense of being fragile or easily damaged. It's vulnerable in the sense of being able to receive the reality of the present moment, including everything we create in our minds, from a bare, new, and open field of awareness. It's freeing, liberating, lucid, and it has the quality of truth to it. When we're caught up in our problems and locked into our difficulties and can't access the truthfulness of the present moment, we only have one option: patience. Sometimes we can't connect with the present moment because we're captivated by our actions and the results we're receiving from our actions. When that's the case, we have to be patient. There's nothing else we can do. Just because we cannot connect with the present moment doesn't mean we should give up on the Buddhist path and pack it in. We need to be patient and keep with the practice, reestablishing our wholesome intentions and our capacity for experiencing a present moment awareness. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.